Have you ever walked into a room full of strangers and wished you could instantly connect with someone? Maybe you felt nervous or unsure how to break the ice. What if I told you there are simple, practical ways to make anyone instantly like you, not by changing who you are, but by tapping into some natural human ways of connecting? Hi, I'm Inaya, and welcome back to Circle of Life with Inaya. Today, I'm sharing some easy, science-backed steps that will help you build genuine connections quickly and effortlessly. Whether it's a new coworker, a potential friend, or even someone you just met at a party, these tips will help you create warmth and trust from the very first moment. So why does being likable matter so much? It's not about being the loudest or the most popular person in the room. Being likable opens doors. It helps you build relationships that support your goals, makes collaborations smoother, and even improves your mood and confidence. When people like you, they listen to you, trust you, and want to spend time with you. The good news is, likability is a skill anyone can learn. It's about how you make others feel, not about trying to impress them. Let's start with the most important step: show genuine interest in the other person. This might sound simple, but it's surprisingly rare. When you meet someone new, instead of thinking about what you'll say next or how you'll sound, focus on them. Ask questions about their passions, their favorite hobbies, or what excites them about their work or life. And here's the key: really listen to their answers. People can tell when you're just asking questions as a formality versus when you're truly curious. When you show sincere interest, you make the other person feel valued and important. I remember once at a community event, I was feeling a bit shy, but I asked a woman about her favorite travel experience. She lit up as she shared a story about a spontaneous trip to a small village. That one question sparked a connection that lasted long after the event ended. The second step is to become an active listener. This means more than just hearing words. It means tuning into the emotions behind those words, noticing body language, and responding in a way that shows you're fully engaged. Instead of interrupting or planning your next sentence while they're talking, try to be present. Nod, smile, and ask thoughtful follow-up questions. For example, if someone tells you about a challenge they faced, you might say, "That sounds tough. How did you manage to get through it?" This kind of response shows empathy and encourages deeper conversation. Active listening builds trust quickly because it tells people you care about what they're saying. Another powerful but subtle technique is mirroring. This means matching the other person's energy and body language in a natural way. If they speak softly and calmly, lower your voice and slow your pace. If they're animated and enthusiastic, let your expressions and gestures be a bit more lively. Mirroring creates a sense of harmony and comfort, like you're both on the same wavelength. But remember, it has to be natural and gentle, not forced. Imagine you're tuning into the same radio frequency. Suddenly, everything feels more connected and easy. Don't underestimate the power of a warm smile and steady eye contact. A genuine smile is an invitation. It signals friendliness and openness. When you combine it with kind, confident eye contact, you show that you're approachable and trustworthy. Even if you're nervous, smiling can help ease your anxiety and make others feel at ease. I once walked into a new class where I didn't know anyone, but I made a point to smile and look at people kindly. One person smiled back, and that small exchange was the start of a friendship. Smiles and eye contact are simple but incredibly effective tools for connection. Sharing a little about yourself is also important. People like to connect with others who seem real and relatable. You don't have to share your life story, but a small, light-hearted detail can make you more approachable. For instance, if someone mentions they love cooking, you might share a funny kitchen mishap you had. This creates a shared experience and breaks down barriers. It shows you're human, not perfect, and that vulnerability invites others to open up too. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, Inaya, I'm shy or I get nervous meeting new people. What if I freeze or don't know what to say? That's a very common feeling, and it's okay. You don't have to do everything perfectly right away. Start small. Maybe today, you just focus on asking one genuine question or practicing your smile with a stranger. Over time, these small steps build your confidence and make socializing easier. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present and kind. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, you might meet someone who doesn't seem interested or receptive. Don't take it personally. Not every connection will click, and that's perfectly normal. Focus on your authenticity and kindness, and move on if the vibe isn't right. Your goal isn't to make everyone like you, but to build meaningful connections with those who appreciate you. A challenge many face is the fear of rejection or judgment. This fear can freeze us in social situations. Here's a helpful mindset shift. Instead of focusing on how you're being perceived, focus on making the other person feel comfortable and valued. When you take the spotlight off yourself, you'll feel less anxious and more relaxed. Plus, people respond positively to kindness and genuine attention. Another common worry is running out of things to say. Conversations don't have to be non-stop chatter. It's okay to have pauses. Sometimes a smile or a nod says enough. If you're unsure, return to asking open-ended questions about the other person's interests or experiences. People love to share about themselves, and giving them space to do so makes you instantly more likable. Let's quickly review the steps. Show genuine interest, listen actively, mirror energy subtly, use a warm smile and steady eye contact, and share a little about yourself. These simple habits can transform your social interactions and help you build real connections quickly. Before we finish, I want to share a quick story. At a workshop, I noticed a woman sitting quietly, looking a bit out of place. Most people ignored her, but I went over and asked about her favorite childhood memory. At first, she was hesitant, but then she started talking about her love for painting as a child. Her face lit up, and by the end of our chat, she thanked me for making her feel included. That moment reminded me how powerful it is to make someone feel seen and heard. Sometimes, a little kindness is all it takes to change someone's day. So here's my challenge for you. The next time you meet someone new, try one or two of these steps. Notice how it changes the conversation and the energy between you. I'd love to hear your experiences, so please share your stories in the comments below. Have you ever tried these techniques? What happened? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Circle of Life with Inaya for more practical advice on building better relationships and living your best life. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, connection is a skill, and with practice, you can make anyone feel like they've known you forever. See you in the next video.